he's been in the league. He's only coached there once as well. Is there anyone you reach out to for advice on it? Because it's one of those things that before you go there, it's one thing to talk about, but afterwards, I've heard a lot of guys say different things afterwards about how real he felt.
I mean, probably hydrate a little more. I don't really, I don't think it's going to be an issue, knock on wood, but, just hydrate and make sure you're in good shape. So that's all I'm focused on.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Knee-wise.
You say what?
Knee-wise.
I'm good. I'm getting close. I feel like I'm pretty close to 100%.
Okay. I know maybe it's devised a little early for some players, but for a guy like you, considering what you had to play through, is it coming at a good time?
Oh, for sure. I think the big thing for the bye week was just resting it. Like, we didn't have any practices or games, so it allowed it to heal. So yeah, it feels much better.
You play with a brace. I know that. How restrictive is that for a guy like you?
I did it in college,
Okay.
so it wasn't too bad, but it's definitely a little added weight for sure, especially for my left leg when I'm trying to like push off of it. But I shouldn't. I'm gonna try not to wear it this week, so I should be good to go.
You guys ran the ball pretty well against Vegas, maybe your best game of the year. What did you like in that regard about how you and the line performed?
Yeah, I think we really went into that game with the focus on establishing the run. And yeah, like you said, I think we had some good plays, but we also still had a couple plays where I feel like we're not getting like what we should be getting. Like it might be a good play, but I think there are some plays where it could be like maybe it's a 6-yard run, but it could have been like a 20, 30-yard run. So there's still some things we need to get better at. But yeah, I think we went into that game with a focus on establishing the run, and I think we did that.
After like the Detroit loss, we talked to John Runyon, and he was a bit frustrated. But talking to him yesterday, he feels like great things are just around the corner for this offense and what you guys can do. He said this offense can be like the Dolphins offense, which obviously we know what they did to Denver. Why do you think he has that optimism, and is that something that you share, that you're close to unlocking something there?
Yeah, for sure. If you look at a lot of the plays that we run, it's usually just one guy here or there not doing their job, and that really messes up the whole play. So I feel like within the offense, there's this feeling that we're right there, and then you turn on the film, and we are right there. We just got to put it together.
How much does getting a guy like Aaron Jones back kind of provide that boost, and maybe getting that guy that you're missing to kind of pick up the slack there and change things?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's he's one of our best playmakers. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, you never know what's going to happen. So getting him back is going to be huge for us in terms of being able to create those explosive plays. So yeah, I mean, we're excited to have him back, obviously.
As a lineman, do you notice any difference blocking for Aaron or just blocking for anybody else?
Me, nah. I mean, my job is pretty cut and dry. It's like I either block the guy. Like it really doesn't make a difference who's running the ball, obviously. But obviously with him, any play can turn from maybe a 3-yard gain to 40-yard gain. I think he had a few of those last year when I was in. So I guess that's really it.
Is there any example you have from when he's given an inch, he's taken it a mile, and maybe even surprised you? Any one play that stands out from your career with him so far?
He had a few last year. I'm trying to think. I mean, I can't think of like a specific example, but I just know that there are definitely a bunch of plays. Like he's the type of runner who doesn't want to go down. So like it's going to take more than one person to bring him down, and if you don't bring him down on that first attempt, then he's going to, create a big play.